So this is 1 year of wheelie progression, from the very start of me riding all the way to kind of now. You know, I was on the 636 for a little while after my first bike. Eventually I got into a crash, you know, pancaked,
I think we're
hurt
good.
my foot,
Bike should be
and
alright. Should be able
you know,
to
I was
fix
out
that.
for like 5 months or so. But whenever I came back, I started riding the MT, and I was exclusively practicing the rear brake for the longest time. I would just pop it up and put it down with the rear brake. And I really didn't get a whole lot of progression here, but I was putting in, you know, just the time of learning the rear brake. And whenever I got my Grom is whenever I really started progressing a little bit quicker. I was pretty choppy, but I was still trying to practice the rear brake for the most part. And eventually, you know, slowly getting comfortable with height. I was getting further back, you know, getting higher, past balance point a little bit. I stalled at one point and kind of went over the handlebars with a little bit of a mousetrap, but you know, with practice, sometimes you're gonna have like little mistakes and stuff like that. So I kept on practicing on the Grom, and I was slowly getting better. I was starting to see some improvement, you know, still pretty choppy on the throttle. This is where I looped the Grom. My foot slipped off the right peg there, and then I was started to look at getting new shoes. So I'm pretty sure here you can see that I'm now wearing some Vans so my feet don't slip off the pegs. And just over time, the seat time, I'm slowly getting better. You know, here I have a lot more throttle control, still pretty choppy, but I'm managing to keep it up a little bit longer and more within control. And there I start riding the MT again, nearly scraped the Grom, hit really close, but all over the place is starting to come together, and I'm getting more confident, so I start riding the MT some more. And this is pretty recent stuff here. The MT, the throttle control is definitely going to need some work, you know. Bigger bike, more power. Here's my first one-hander. Literally just within a week ago this happened. And lastly, finishing up on my buddy's KTM 350. Just doing some throwback action on that.